Hey, Demon Phil, Comics and More New Jersey here with another book review for you. This one is, well, it's been a while. It's been something that's been in the works that I should have done already that I had not. And I am so glad that now I have the complete set to go ahead and do the whole thing. So, tonight we have Lili, the Demoness by Codex Entertainment, Luis Torres. I am happy to do this one first and foremost because I did back the last Kickstarter, which was number 3, which I do not have that book out here with me right now because I just got the other books. But I mean, hey, Demon Phil, Comics More in Jersey, Lili, the Demoness, like it wasn't going to happen. Oh, absolutely. But still, you go into it and you want to be as unbiased as possible going through it. So, Lili, the Demoness. This is book 1. So it starts off fast and furious. The war between the angels and the demons down in hell with Lucifer, and then something called the Tears of the Father. That's the biggest part of all of this. It is a gem that can basically rewrite everything that the creator has done. So Lili decides that, hey, it's too much power for Lucifer to have, and there's no telling what he could rewrite and come up with. So I'm going to go ahead and break it up, and then I'm going to run away with it. So she runs away to the world of the living. And whenever she gets here, she's lost a ton of power. Now, this book is not for kids. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now. Absolutely not. She has to recharge. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. She has to recharge whenever she no longer has the energy to do things. And the only way she can recharge as a succubus is, yeah, she got to get it on with somebody. And whenever she does, she kills them. So usually it's the not so nice guys because they have it coming anyway. So, it's kind of a karma setup on there with a very sexy twist. Uh, she starts trying to find pieces of her armor, gets that together. She tries to find some of the other pieces that go along with the weapons that she was using. She runs into an angel on here. They have a massive fight. If I can go ahead and show you the angel, just so you see. Amazing artwork. And she takes some serious hits on this and ends up passing out, and someone finds her. Well, whenever you find a half-naked woman who has wings and seems kind of out of the ordinary, what do you do? I mean, do you just leave her there to die, or do you bring her back to your place? Anyway, that leads into number 2. Number 2, issue 2, has actually got a new character that is involved in here. Her name is Grace. Grace is a soothsayer, is the way that they put it in here. She's got some skills, we'll put it that way. She knows her way around magic and using spells and doing things of that nature. She's not a perfectionist at it, but yeah, she knows her way around it. And that leads them toward the end to a bigger opponent and so on and so forth. So it's always leading to another opponent and going through, and 3 is no different. I mean, it just keeps building up the story. Lili 4 will be coming out, if I'm not mistaken, this summer on Kickstarter. The series is incredibly engaging, and I am amiss on this one, but I need to go back to the jackets that are on here. I mean, it is floppies, but they're a little thicker. I like that. And then if you if you know any of my reviews, how I feel about, blocky panels, this does not have it. Then on top of that, how fluid is it? I mean, is it confusing, or can you actually, go straight through here and you're okay? Can you get a feel for what the character is going through, or the evolution of the character, or characters, or whatever's going on with that? Absolutely. Dialogue, definitely on point. Artwork, above and beyond on point. It does have some sexy elements on here, which never hurts with a story, but is not overpowering either. It's not one of those things that it's like, I don't care what the rest of the story is. I just want to see some boobs and some butts in this one. I'm good with that. No, no, you actually want to know what's going on in the story, and that's really good. So Lewis went a step further whenever he sent this to me, and thank you, Lewis, for doing that. But you actually sent me Whispers in the Necropolis 1, 2, and 3. Now, for anyone who is a fan of origin stories or first appearances or anything like that, first appearance, Lili the Demoness. So already an incredibly hot character. Yeah, literally, figuratively, all kinds of ways, yes. But in here, you will actually see, let me see if I can show all this. I think I can. That is your first appearance. So that is Whispers in the Necropolis number 1. There is number 2, number 3. It's a horror anthology. Different little short stories that are in there. Absolutely beautiful on the artwork, both front and back. It's a wraparound. That is number 1. That is number 2. And there's the back. And number 3 is not a wraparound, but a gorgeous flipping cover. So these are kind of backstories into some other stories that Codex Entertainment deals with, but Lili Demoness is their main focal point right now. So does it feel good in your hands? Oh, and I'm talking about the book. Absolutely, yes, it does. Like I said, it's got the thicker jacket on there. I love that. The panels are done amazingly. The artwork is phenomenal. It's very fluid, and the dialogue is right on point. I had no problem going through these, and I've actually been through them several times. I've had the digitals for a little while and been able to go through those on 1 and 2. And of course, like I said, I've already backed, and I have 2 or 3 copies of number 3 because I got a couple of different variants. But absolutely, absolutely worth it. I mean, without question, Demon Seal of Approval, that's a given. I mean, come on, Demon's already in the name. It was kind of a given, but I'm still trying to be unbiased on this. Luis Torres, you did an amazing job on this. Everyone that is not a child should have this one. Again, Demon approved for the non-children people. So you have to show a little bit of maturity on this to go ahead and read this. But yeah, it is definitely worth it. And the 2 covers that I have here for 1 and 2, the artwork on the front was actually done by C.B. Zane. So I will give him credit on that as well. And if I'm not mistaken, C.B. Zane actually does, pencils and inks were by C.B. Zane on the cover art. So amazing job on that. And CB, I have to get with you because I need these signed. So we'll definitely be looking into getting that whenever all the smoke clears outside. But Lili the Demoness 1, 2, and 3 are out right now. You can definitely get those from Codex Entertainment, and I will get the links for those and attach those whenever we go ahead and release this video. You can go ahead and get Whispers in Necropolis on that as well, if I'm not mistaken. I will clarify that. With Lewis, I don't see why not. And I'll see what other titles are available and try to see if I can't link those in there as well. But you definitely need on top of this. Lili Demoness 4 is coming out to crowdfunding this summer. I believe he's shooting for a July release, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm not speaking on behalf of Codex by any means, just going off of what I've been told. So you've got enough time to go ahead and get on these, get up to par on the story, and get ready for this. And I already know several of the artists that will be involved, including a brand new artist that I am definitely looking forward to seeing what she's got. It's going to be a fun ride. So, as far as the demon is concerned, the Demoness is definitely worth being in your hands. So, that being said, go ahead and leave it at that and say, Demon Phil Comics in More New Jersey. Keep it indie, y'all.